Good evening to my Facebook audience, to my Twitter family, to my YouTube audience, and now to my Instagram audience as well. We're branching out. This is me, Jason Gregory, coming at you again from the UK, from a power walk, a bit of a late one. But I got two of my sons with me. Got young Shane here, and over there you can see that big man there, Jacob. Well, guys, I'm gonna empty my thoughts in my phone as I do this power walk with my sons. So as you come on, let me know where you are dialing in from. Sorry if my son makes a bit of noise in the background. He's a bit like that sometimes, but it's all good. If you're from the UK, let me know. If you're from the US, let me know. I will try to multitask and comment as you guys comment, but if I don't, forgive me because I'm rubbish at multitasking. Well, guys, if you're new to my stream, if you've never been on one of my power walks before, just put new in the comments so I can give you a shout out when I go back through my comments a bit later on. Well, guys, it's all good. I'm pumped up today. Yesterday was my 48th birthday, so for all you guys who have sent me those birthday messages and stuff, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for that. And for those of you who haven't, shame on you, you should be doing that. It's all good. But I want to talk about today, and this one really is going out to my fellow colleagues in the home-based business industry. So you can see from the description, I put practical advice for people in a home-based business who are trying to use the internet to build their business. And I want to just give some practical advice, some real practical advice, because after 48 years, one of the things I've learned is there's no such thing as good as common sense. But you'll be amazed at how some people just don't use common sense, whether or not you're online or offline. And so, what I want to talk about is how do you get people to actually start following you, start seeing you as a person of value and actually wanting to hear your message? Well, first of all, guys, number one, you have to be yourself. If you try to be somebody that you're not, people are going to see straight through you. You have to be yourself. In fact, why would you want to be anybody but you? Yeah, you are designed unique. I've told you guys before that in these streams, nobody has got your fingerprint. You are uniquely designed. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. That's just the reality. So why would you want to be somebody else other than you? So be you. If somebody can't like you for who you are, then there's no need to follow you. Yeah, you need to go after the audience that value you for who you are. There's a statement that I heard, and it's such a powerful statement. He says, go where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated. Understand that, guys. And if you understand that, then you'll understand that you have value for your audience. Don't think you haven't. You've got value for your audience, so go and put it out there, and the right people will be attracted to you. Yeah, you know that cliche, birds of a feather flock together. If you want to attract people of value to you, be a person of value. You want to attract quality people to you, be a person of quality. It's as simple as that. Like attracts like. And so if you're trying to build a business or promote something, whether or not I see my cousin on here and he's a music promoter, look out for his stuff, Ranger Tea. But if you're trying to promote stuff, yeah, then guys, you have to do it in the right way. You'll be amazed how you go onto some people's profiles and they're just plastering it with everything about their company, their product and stuff like that. That's not how to win people across, guys. And the easiest example I can give you is this. If you had a offline business, for instance, and basically you wanted to let the people know about your business, are you going to plaster pictures of your product all over your front door of your house? Are you going to plaster picture of your company all over your front door? You'd be crazy. In fact, if you did do that, the people in your local area will see you as that mad person who's always putting stuff on their front door. But you'll be amazed, that's exactly what people are doing online. When you go into social media accounts, you go into their personal profile, and all they're doing is plastering stuff about their products and stuff. It's like putting pictures all over your front door. Number one, you've taken away all of the curiosity from the people because you've put it out there now, and all they have to do is Google what you're doing. And the thing about Google is this: Google doesn't discriminate against good information and bad information, right information and wrong information. And if they Google information about what you're doing and they get some negative responses back, they're going to form an opinion based on what they see in Google. Is that really what you want? Is that a smart way to grow your business? No, it's not. You'd be amazed. I've got a private group where I teach the basic principles of attraction marketing. And people, you'd be amazed, people say they want to do better, but they can take information, and if they don't apply the information, it's literally just information. I have people that have passed through that group who have learned the basic fundamentals of attraction marketing, and yet you go onto their profile and they're doing the exact same thing that they did before. Sorry about that, hey you. Putting pictures of their company, so just telling the company name and how brilliant the company's compensation plan is, or before and after pictures of them if it's a weight loss program that they're doing, or pictures of them with their little Bitcoin logo standing next to a picture of a mansion if they're in Bitcoin. All these things, you're just plastering pictures of your product on your front door. Guys, attraction marketing should be positioned in such a way that you create curiosity about who you are based on the value that you give, so that people want to know more about you. And when they want to know more about you, they're more open to the message that you have about your product or your service. Most people that are not getting results online, they're going to tell you, just go, put pictures of your product and just get their name out there as quick as possible. Guys, that's not how to build a brand. You are you incorporated. The company that you're using is the platform or the vehicle that you are using to help people to better themselves, but they're going to join you. So they should be joining you because of who you are. Yeah. And then the added bonus is you have a very good product or a very good service. That's why if you go to my profile, you will not see the name of the company of the name of my product that I'm with. You'll know that I'm in health and wellness because I mentioned I'm in health and wellness. Yeah. But I'm not going to mention the name of my company. If you want to know the name of my company, that has to happen through a private message. We have to be having a one-to-one conversation where you're asking me questions and I'm answering the questions and I tell you the name of my company. That's what it's about. If you have got a private group that you invite people into the group that specifically are for your prospects for your company, then that's fine for you to go into that private group and start promoting stuff. As my son's climbing a mountain, look, they're over there, can you see them? There they are. You can't see them. But it's okay for you to start promoting stuff about your company, because that's what the private group is designed for. And if somebody goes into the group, they're going into that group for a reason. Yeah, because they want to know more about your specific company. That's different. I'm talking about your public profile. Yeah, your public profile should just be just people learning about you, finding out more about what you're about, your values, your core values, lifestyle, family, all that kind of stuff, so they can get to know you. Because people buy and people join. You've probably heard it before from people who they know, they like, and they trust. It's as simple as that. It really doesn't matter what you're promoting. Yeah, people will buy it from you if they trust you and like you. If they don't like you and trust you, it doesn't matter how good your product is, they ain't buying it from you. So your job, your number one job online, is to get people to buy into you. That's your number one job. And then the added bonus of getting people to buy into you, and just watching what these boys are doing, getting people buying into you, is then you're in a position now where you can then tell them your message. And let's face it, guys, most of us that are in home-based businesses, we're in some really, really good companies that have got some really good products or services that are adding true value to people. We're not in some 2-bit Tupperware companies. We're in companies that are adding true value, products that are changing lives, services that are making people's lives easier, getting people to understand how to get financially free and look towards the future. Yeah, having spillover in other people's lives, raising people up who are willing to do what it takes to change their situation. that's the industry that we're in home-based business. So don't ever think that it is a negative thing simply because there's a few ignorant people that don't understand the industry that will turn around and call it a pyramid or call it whatever it is out of ignorance. Guys, understand what you have in your hands, and more importantly, understand how what you have in your hands can have a spillover into helping a lot of people. Think about that, guys. Just think about it for 1 second. There's a story of a gentleman, yeah, and this is just to show you the power of what you can do when you recognize what is in your hands. There's a story of a gentleman. He was leading a whole nation of people from one land to another land. Got to a stage where literally he was facing a wall of water. The enemy was behind him, the water was before him, and he did not know what to do. He really did not know what to do. And then when he thought his back was against the wall and nothing could happen, yeah, he would recognize, what do you have in your hands? Yeah. And when he recognized that the power that he had in his hands, which was from the Almighty himself, was able to get him out of this situation, he was able to part the Red Sea. Guys, you guys know who I'm talking about. Yeah, if you've read the story before, you know I'm talking about Moses. Yeah, he was a stutterer. He thought he couldn't lead people. He can't even speak properly. He thought that, wait a minute, nobody's going to listen to him. I have no credibility. And yet it wasn't about what he thought about himself. It was about how he was perceived by his creator. And said, now, when you understand who you are, when you understand the value that I've placed in you, you'll go and change lives. And this guy, when he recognized the value that he had, he changed the whole nation. In fact, his activity is still changing people today. Now, that's what you call true spillover. And think about it. If you are doing something right now, yeah, that you are impacting people's lives, spilling over into people's lives, raising people up who maybe have lost hope, yeah, you don't know the impact you're going to have. You don't know the generations that are going to be affected by what you do with that person today. That is called true spillover, yeah. You know something, there's not everybody that can open a traditional brick and mortar business or start a blue chip company, yeah. But everybody, if they can just grasp an opportunity, can join an opportunity, get to work, learn some skills, help people, learn people, and start building. Think about that for a second. So don't ever think that things are too bad that you cannot change your situation. If you want to change your situation bad enough, you can change it. And so if you're in a home-based business today, remember you're doing a good thing. Yeah. If you're using the internet, use common sense. Yeah. Do not plaster your product or your service all over your timeline. Do not plaster the name of your company all over your timeline. You want to add value to people. And adding value to people is finding out where the pain is, finding out where the hurt is, and then filling that hurt with what you have, filling that need with what you have. And once you do that, guys, people will be more open to the message about your company, your product, or your service. I hope this is making sense to you guys, because there is a lot of ignorance out there, and there's a lot of people out there that are still just spamming their links in groups and still just spamming their links all over your timeline. And it just doesn't work. Number one, if you are putting a link, and this is just practical stuff, if you're putting a link in your Facebook timeline, do you know that Facebook will limit the reach of how many people are going to see that post simply because there's a link in the description? Think about that, guys. So if you want the most amount of people to see your posts, you're not going to get the most amount of people to see your posts if there's a link in there. Yeah, if you're a big public figure, then it doesn't really impact you because you're going to get a bunch of people seeing your posts all the time. But if you're new trying to grow your business, start putting links in your description. You start adding value, and then lead from the value to a call to action where people start engaging with you, and then you can then start showing them exactly what it is that you do. If this has helped you, let me know. If it hasn't, say, Jay, it hasn't helped me, I knew this already, that's all good. I'm not professing to know everything, and I'm not professing that you don't know anything either. I'm just talking to the people that need to know what to do because they're doing stuff and they're not getting results with what they're doing. I'm talking to you. So if it's helped you, let me know. Always good to kind of get the love and stuff from you guys. And also, guys, if any of you really want to know the fundamentals of attraction marketing, now understand this. I'm not talking about the law of attraction. I'm talking about attraction marketing. They're two different things. Yeah. The law of attraction says you visualize something and the universe has to bend around your will to make it come to pass. That's not what I'm talking about. In fact, I don't even buy into that concept, to be quite honest. I buy into the concept of sowing and reaping. In other words, you get what you get back what you put out. Yeah. So the attraction marketing is different. It's literally putting stuff that people then start getting attracted to you, and when they get attracted to you, like I've mentioned in this live, they will be more open to what you have to say. So if you want to know the fundamentals about attraction marketing, I do have a private Facebook group. If you want to know, say me in the comments, and I will give you access to that group. There's a bunch of training in that group that will help you to understand the fundamentals. There are some other more detailed training if you want to go more deeper into it as well. But guys, if you just learn the fundamentals, and if you do it consistently on a daily basis, guys, your results will change. Trust me. So I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of this. It's supposed to be a power walk. It's going to end up being playing in the park with the kids, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, guys, I see you guys putting the me's in the comments. When I finish this power walk, I will come back through these comments, and every one of you put me in the comments. I will make sure to send you access to that group so you can come and learn those basic fundamentals. Love to see you all in the group, and hopefully I can add as much value to you as possible. So for now, take care, guys. I'm going to enjoy the kids, and I will speak to you with another power walk fairly soon. Take care. God bless. Bye bye. For more hints and tips on how to generate more leads online for your business, go to www.jasons-networkmarketing-truth.com/frustrated, and you'll get even more hints and tips on how you can generate multiple leads for your business on a daily basis so that you can be more attractive so people can actually find you rather than you always hunting people all the time. Remember, guys, it's not about how good your product or your service is, it's about how good your marketing is. So guys, go get access to that information, learn what it takes to be attractive, and go and take your business to a whole new level. So well done for getting through this episode, and I will be with you with another episode fairly soon. Take care.